Hello, this is Marian Penna coming to you from seamstobesew.com. Today I'm creating a design for Friday's Faces, and I wanted to go over a video I created a few months ago on how to work in heavily drawn areas of electric quilt. What happened is that I made that video and I don't know what I was thinking that day, but I don't do that anymore. So I thought I would recreate this video for you to show you what happens in heavily drawn areas. Now this is not a really heavily drawn area that I'm showing you in EQ right now, but there are enough intersecting lines that it's a little confusing at the moment. And what I'm trying to do is create this little green band along this hat. And I have this green brim in the way, and I have the hair line that's also in the way. So what I do is I go to my edit tool and I move the lines kind of out of the way to help me. And sometimes I'm not finding the right line. As you can see, I think this is part of the line I need to be having. So this is the line I want for the green brim, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm not. But this is what I do when I am working with heavily drawn areas. I move them out of, this is the one I want. I move them out of the way now, because what this does is allows me to get the line I need in place, and then I can move the others back without worrying that I've taken them out of their stitch order. So see, I'm just kind of working this line into its place. Then I can bring this line back down, but I also need to fix the hair. So this middle one is the hair, and I kind of need to come in a little bit closer to get it to grab. There it goes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this down here. Now let me just say that this is a cute little image from Andrea's Little Pixels. It's really, she does really nice artwork. And so now I'm just going to move him back down here. And so you just kind of have to work it in. And if you have to add a node to get it to work, then go ahead and add a node to get it to help you with getting it into place. This one is following the line pretty well, so I'm just kind of going to leave that here for a minute. I'm going to come over here to this and bring this in place. And sometimes when you're moving nodes, it will move the line ahead of it or behind it a bit, and so you need to adjust those. I'll probably have to add a node in here when I go to do this next section. Okay, so I want to pull this down a little bit, and I'm going to pull, this is the one I need, and this is the one I don't want right now. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back down here and bring this up to here. Now to make this green trim, or what would be a ribbon, I used my brushstroke tool and just drew one great big line. As you can see over here on the brim, it comes all the way to the trim. And what I did is, I'll just quickly go, I moved my settings all the way down to 1 and 3, and I took this all the way down to 0, and this is at 1. Then I changed the contour to this one here, and I gave it a point on the end. Okay, and that allowed me to create this thin line that goes here on the hat. And it's nice in that respect because it allows me to get fat in some areas, then thins out where I need it to on the hat brims. Okay, so I'm going to go back real quick and just finish this off for you, and then I'm going to close this video out and show you why I think I think this is a better method for working in heavily drawn areas because it just allows you to take the line out of the way and then bring it back, and you can work it back in the way you need to. Okay, so that's essentially what I do, and I just work the lines this way. I add a node if I need to do so, and then I put the lines back when they are ready to go. And I feel secure that that's in good shape. So I'm going to leave you with that thought today, and I hope you have a great Saturday. Bye-bye for now.